Hotsauce POS for bars. Currently we are logged into the order entry screen for fastbar mode. This screen allows you the most options to take care of a guest without having to leave this screen. It's set up so that you're always ready for your next guest, so that you can go through a line fairly quickly. These middle two columns are what are known as menu links and link to different sections of the menu as you click on them, and they will populate in this upper right hand pane. We can have up to 22 menu links on a single page, but it can then link into submenus if necessary, if your menu is quite extensive. We will divide this up per your instructions. Typically most bars will have us break it down by liquor types, but we can do it however you would like. Some will do bottled beer versus draft, other will do domestic versus import, and so forth. All of that will be handled by the project manager during the implementation process. You'll notice that some of the items have this little red number in the lower right hand corner. It's what's known as a countdown. It's a way of keeping basic inventory as well as letting your staff know of limited availability. Once an item reaches 0, it will automatically 86 the item, meaning they can no longer order it. It will appear in red, and then they can't even click on it anymore. In this way, you can put in countdowns on liquors that you're running out of, limited time offers that you have limited stock of, or maybe you have a seasonal keg that's just about out. To actually ring in orders, we click on the items and they will populate over here in the upper left-hand pane. To close them out, we use our payment options down here. At this point, if I try to exit out, it will give me this pop-up because I have to close out the order before I can move on. Once I've selected a payment option, it will let me know their change, and then I can tap on the screen, clears out the order, and I'm ready for my next guest. I can ring in orders, and if the person does want to open up a tab, we can still open up a tab from this screen. I click Open Tab. I can type in a name or scan a credit card or insert a card in a chip reader. It will capture the card information and customer name from the card and start off a tab with that name. Because I now have a name referenced on this order, I now have a send button which allows me to clear this order out because I have a name to recall it for later on. Once I click send, it clears out the order and I'm ready for my next guest. If I do need to pull back that order, I can use recall tab from right here. The orders will be either chronological or alphabetical. I've done previous orders on here with that same card, so it tacks on a number just to make it a unique name. To get back into it, I click on it and can go to close check. Because I scanned in the credit card, I have the information right here, so I can close it out without needing the card again. Once I'm finished, it comes back to fastbar, so I'm ready for my next guest again. These purple buttons down the middle are what is known as quantity ordering, so that I can easily ring in multiple of the same item at one time. 5 cores for $20 instead of 1 core for $4. We also have a feature called inclusive taxing, which means that you can set prices including tax and still get all your proper numbers on your reports on the back end. So I can ring in several of these beers. On the front end, no tax shows up, so your bartenders don't need to deal with change, and all of the numbers can be set as, either whole dollar amounts or maybe only dealing with quarters. But on the sales side, this will actually show up as $17.10 in sales and 90 cents in tax, or whatever the breakdown is. So you still get true sales numbers, true tax numbers, but your bartenders don't have to deal with small amounts of change. Finally, we have this section right here, these blue buttons that are called hot items. Regardless of what section of the menu you're in, they remain the same. They can be promotional items or just items that you commonly need access to so that your servers don't need to hunt through and find them in the regular menu. That's the basics of Hotsauce Fastbar. Feel free to contact us if you have any additional questions. Thank you.